This guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the box now, Harold Castro. He will lead this one off today.
Detroit, the center fielder, Harold Castro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. To Shields is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable. Stay on the attack. Get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
Next for the Tigers, Nico Goodrum. Here's the first pitch to him. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Oh, and he misses it. The throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
Next up for Detroit, Miguel Cabrera. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. On the move is DeShields. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Rangers, the designated hitter.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now this is swung on and missed by Choo as he's dispatched for the first out. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, you have to like the various skills that Shin-Soo Choo brings to the plate. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Settling in now, Danny Santana, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees. But on the edges right there, sometimes it's hit or miss.
Hit hard down the line. A dive, but it's by him down the line.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
And Drew.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Here's Elvis Andrus now. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Ground ball left side. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Digging in, Brendan Dixon.
Leading off for Detroit, the first baseman, number 12, Brandon Dixon.
Here's the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
Now batting, Jeimer Candelario. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. Odor from shallow right. Odor gets dirty. It's there. He got him.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Oh, and he sat on the curveball there, and he yanks this one out to left. This ball has plenty of carry to it, and it's going to clear the wall by plenty. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
And he was totally dialed in for the first two hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the third guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning when you're rolling out there on the mound. That might have happened here.
Batting seventh, the left fielder.
Into the box, Victor Reyes. No balls and a strike to count. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The runner from second crosses the plate.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here. So he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make one good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
Here's the second baseman now, Gordon Beckham, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Tigers are out in front, 2-0. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. Past history with Jordan Zimmermann. He's just 1 for 6. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Going back is the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Up next for the Rangers, Willie Calhoun, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Reyes waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Now to the plate, Rougned Odor will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Zimmermann steps into the windup, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2.
Nope,
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More from Arlington after this. Digging in, Harold Castro. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right, and the Tigers take a 3-0 lead.
Well, some might consider this a cheap home run because he didn't exactly crush it, but he got enough of it to doink it off the foul pole, and that's all it takes. And guess what? It looks like a bomb in the box score tomorrow.
The batter.
In now, Niko Goodrum. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Calhoun going back. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Miguel Cabrera. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. To Shields. Well, range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now
Brandon Dixon steps in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Fly ball out toward left center field. DeShields is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But tack on one more to the Tiger lead thanks to this solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 3-0 Tigers. Ready now, Logan Forsythe. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
High in the air into shallow left center. Goodrum is calling for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
Now at the plate, Delino DeShields. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Reyes is after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. At the plate, Jeff Mathis. Past history with Jordan Zimmermann. He's 0 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. No balls and 1 strike. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Mathis, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization, got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Still down 3-0. Striding in once again, Jeimer Candelario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Looking at this, you know he had to be sitting on that pitch because he jumped all over it. Tried to keep him off balance with the old Uncle Charlie, and he was having none of that. Not a bad pitch. He was just waiting for it and blasted a leadoff double.
Stepping in now, number 50, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Calhoun racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Number 22.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Into the box now, Victor Reyes. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 0-2 once more. Soft liner to the left side. And this will be no problem over the third, and there's the first out.
The catcher, number 55.
Stepping up to the plate, John Hicks, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Fouled away.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers.
Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Standing in now, Gordon Beckham. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Line toward the alley in left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The runner scores from second.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Yeah, man, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Harold Castro.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Rafael Montero answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Montero.
Digging in once again, Nico Goodrum. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally,
and the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Tigers lead it 5. Next will be the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Shin-Soo Choo.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Swung on and belted to right by Choo. This one's deep and gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot down the line in right. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Yeah, they're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
Now batting.
Into the box, Danny Santana. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A base hit in his first trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 1.
1 gone in the Texas fourth. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball and 2 strikes to the Rangers shortstop.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Another full count pitch home. And it's fouled away. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Stepping in now, Nomar Mazara. as he sends it on the ground to first. Dixon is up with it. A flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for Detroit.
Standing in, Miguel Cabrera, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit down the third base line, but this is foul for the first strike. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
Now this will rattle up against the wall. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
In now, Brandon Dixon, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Mazzara moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The third baseman.
A man at second with 1 down, and into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Hit back up the middle, fielded by Odor. And that's the second out. Digging in and looking for more, number 50. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to third. Backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit. They're up 5-1. Welcome back to Arlington. Before we get much further, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs. But he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Down and away, ball 1. Right side, but it's well foul. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
So stepping in, Rougned Odor, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
It's a nice job by the offensive player right there to stay in there on that fastball. He wanted it back. You could tell he was frustrated. He swung through the pitch before.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. In now, Delino to Shields. He flew out in his last at-bat. Zimmermann comes set. Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. So 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another one sent foul. Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. They're down here 5-1. Ready for another shot now. Victor Reyes. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Victor Reyes.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Now batting, the catcher, John Hicks.
Coming to the plate now, John Hicks, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First delivery to him on the way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Line drive to center field. To Shields is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Gordon.
Digging in, Gordon Beckham. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Calhoun looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run shot here off the bat of Gordon Beckham, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters are on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Harold Castro is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. This is pulled into right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Standing in now, Nico Goodrum. Bullet back up the middle. To Shields is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Miguel Cabrera, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Tigers 7 and the Rangers 1. So digging in now, Jeff Mack.
Leading off for the Rangers, the catcher, Jeff Mathis.
Here comes the first pitch. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there at the letters 0-1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They're down 7-1.
Leading off for Detroit, the first baseman, number 12, Brandon Dixon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a base hit on the line.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone, which kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pound in the zone late.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Taylor Guerrero enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 46.
Into the box now, number 50, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Mazara is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The left fielder, number 22.
So striding in, Victor Reyes. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. A dive. He's got it. One there. Just late. He's safe. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base. First pitch of the at-bat. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss. Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Tigers strand a pair. They're on top 7-1. Matthew Boyd gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Matthew.
Stepping up now, Elvis Andrus. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Andrew.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Lifted into center field. Castro moves over. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, the right fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nomar Mazara. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the air now out to left field. Reyes giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So coming to the plate, Willie Calhoun. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Boyd offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. He pulls this one into right, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're down 7-1.
Leading off for Detroit, the second baseman.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Line drive to center field. To Shields. Has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first down.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Harold Castro. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Into the box, Nico Goodrum, as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Elvis at short. Little pitch and catch chance for Odor at second base, and that'll do it. Daniel Norris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 44. Daniel.
Here's Rognadodor now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Beckham calls for it. One down.
Now batting, third baseman, Logan.
Striding in, Logan Forsythe. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He's hitless in 6 tries. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Norris, a native of Tennessee. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff.
And a dive, but it just tips off his glove as it's by him for a base hit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
0-1, here it comes. Slow curveball, like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustment.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rangers leave 1. They're down 7-1. Next will be the cleanup hitter.
Leading off for the Tigers, the first baseman, number 12, Brandon Dixon.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
Now batting, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
So striding forward now, Jeimer Candelario. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Everybody loves to get on a good piece of cheese. Hit a fastball out of the yard. But I tell you what, to be able to stay back and take a curveball deep, it's one of those special feelings when you can recognize and react, keep your hands back, and drive it out of the yard.
The batter, number 50.
In now, number 50.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Mazzara is there, 1 away.
The left fielder.
Now at the plate, Victor Reyes. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at-bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
Into the box now, John Hicks. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is taken in on the run out there in left center, but it should be enough to get the run in.
Up next for the Tigers, the second baseman, Gordon.
So
Beckham.
digging in now, Gordon Beckham. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Fly ball out toward left center field. Chasing after it is DeShields. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this two-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. It's the Tigers. Joe Jimenez takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Shin-Soo Choo, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 1-2. Hit to third. And there's one away.
Now batting, the first
Ready
baseman,
for another chance? Danny Santana. He'll swing it from the
Santana.
left side right here. In there, and it's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. Hard liner to center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there. Staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Santana leads off first with 1 away. Grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
No ball.
He's set and the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Fouled away. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Bounce towards the second baseman. Beckham takes it in. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Tigers took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jordan Zimmermann pitches well enough to get the W. Colby Allard couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.